It's about 8 a.m. on Friday, May 5th, 2023. I've just moved the cows to the 5th section. So out of that last section into this new one. The 5th section is the middle section on the southern half of the field. I've given them 2 cells because I won't be here this evening. I'll be running the food trailer. And they just pretty much moved on their own. I just had to open the fence up. They all came. It rained last night, about a little less than a quarter inch. We had like a storm blow through. It's raining a tiny bit right now, just the littlest bit, just like the air is wet. It's all just damp. This whole week, I think from here out to next week, we're gonna get lots and lots of rain, lots and lots of storms. I don't think anybody knows exactly what days those storms will come, but just the forecast is storm. So it looks to be like a wet May, assuming the storms actually bring rain. But last night was just a lot of noise without very much rain at all. So the grass here is, there's parts that are very tall. Most of it is above my boots. Some of it's almost up to my waist. So this is the middle section of my pasture, which typically doesn't do that well for various reasons that I'm not completely sure about right now. But yeah, that's looking north towards the shop that I built. Oh, 24's coming to say hi. She's getting better every day, I swear. You know, calves are looking pretty good too. Hopefully by now, some of the cows have been bred and maybe some of the heifers. We shall see in about 9 months what happens. So next March, maybe late February, we might be getting little calves running around. So let's see, where's my neighbor's bull? Oh, he's right there. Let's go say hello to the bull. My allergies yesterday, starting around 2 p.m., they just turned on like a faucet. I felt miserable for the rest of the day, and I came home. I barely slept at all. Hey, Mr. Bull, why is your triangle empty? Are you focused on other things besides eating? So yeah, I'm still not feeling great. My allergies turned down a little bit. Right here it was okay, but if I go south towards the cedar trees, it gets a lot worse. There's metal tag. Will you give me a calf next year? Please? I think that's some of that horse nettle stuff that the cows shouldn't eat. They'll just skip it though. They'll only eat it if they're starving, and they're not starving. They have plenty of things to eat that they like. So they should be fine. I wanted to show you 2 things. Number one, let's go look at the last section they were in. Let's see where I walked. Well, 3 things, I guess. We'll look at 3 things. It's kind of nice that we're rotating around a point. It's much easier to see the different sections and how things are progressing. Versus if you're on a line, you have to walk the entire field to go back to the beginning of it. You know, here you just have to turn around to see the different sections. Everything's within a few 100 feet of each other. Okay, this is the section they're at. And yet again this morning I caught them loafing here. So I might want to put up some back fences so that they don't stay in one area. That said, I don't see like any significant damage to this area at all. Yeah, there's some areas that you can tell they've eaten or they've slept, but there's still plenty of grass left. So I'm not too concerned about it. Next area is over here. This is the 2 sections ago. This is a week ago. They're at the duck pond. Right? You can still kind of see some of the effects they had on that land. And then we turn to our left here. This is a week and a half ago. It's nicely recovered. It really has recovered very nicely over here. The grass is tall and thick. Remember, this is the middle part of my pasture that I'm looking at that traditionally hasn't done very well compared to the ends. And putting on your binoculars and looking out in the distance towards that tree, let me zoom in a little bit. That's 2 weeks ago. So that area over there is where they'll be in a week and where they were 2 weeks ago. Let's walk this way some more. Get a better look at it. You can kind of see they've been building a cattle trail here. They kind of started in one of the ruts of the side-by-side. They just keep walking in it, and it kills the grass. Just repeatedly walking in it. If I were concerned, I could put up a fence around it. I'm not concerned. In a few days, like they're not going to walk this section for 3 weeks. They might walk this section for another week. But anyway, this is the next area they're going to in half of a week. So this will be Monday evening, I believe. And then over here to the right, that's in a week. So they'll be there Friday morning to start a new rotation. And that just looks fantastic. All the grass seems to be higher than the posts, you know. The cows probably won't even see the wire until they're right next to it. But that just looks beautiful. Anyway, that's what we got. The sheep are off on their own. The dogs have a dog feeder that you can't see. If you see the 2 little white dots on the grass, those are the 2 posts that holds the dog feeder up. That's where the dogs get their food. I don't know where the dogs are right now even. Could I even see them if I wanted to? I don't know. I'm looking for where the dogs are. I don't see them at all. Let's see, I'm going to call them. Hindungi, nutmeg. Let's see if they come. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't know where the dogs are. If we had short grass, it'd be easy to find them. White dogs in a green field. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I got. Grass up past my knees, up to my waist in some places. In the poorer part of my pasture. Woe is me. No, I'm doing really well. Well, we hired several employees, 3 employees for the food trailer. The idea is to get it so that they can run it on their own. So we can go to Korea and I can be sick every once in a while. But Now that we have employees, now we have to make money. Because if I don't make money, I lose money, right? Before, the only money I'd lose is food that went bad, from time to time, which really isn't that much money. But now it's employee salary. They're counting on me to keep them employed. And if I can't give them enough hours, consistent hours, they're going to go somewhere else, and I'll be in the same boat I was in. So, yeah, if you get a chance, come on by 324 South Davis Street. We're open every day but Wednesday and Sunday from 11 to 3. And Thursday and Friday we're open till 8. So come check us out. It's real Korean food. It's real good. It's good for you. We do our best to use natural ingredients and make it tasty and good for you at the same time. One of the things is my wife noticed that when people serve bulgogi in America, that's Korean, basically marinated and fried meat. When they serve bulgogi, they tend to be very sweet. And she surmises that that's the Koreans trying to adapt their favorite national dish to the American palate. And she's like, well, I need to make mine sweet too. I'm like, no, Americans like actual bulgogi. The restaurants don't know what they're talking about. Just make it the regular way. And so in order to make it taste good, she has to make a broth. You have to start with a broth for the marinade. For those of you that don't know, the Korean Japanese broths are just amazing, the flavors that come out of them. And so she starts with that, and then she adds the ingredients. She holds back on the sugar and the salt. It's not too salty either. It's a perfectly balanced salt and sugar. And then it's really good. Yeah, everybody loves it. I don't feel bad at all when people come to the trailer like, I've never had Korean food. What should I get? I say, get the beef bulgogi. Try that. You'll like it. And they all like it. It's just good, and it's good for you too. The spices and the herbs that she uses are meant to help digestion. And we serve it with veggies, like coleslaw, some other things usually. And of course rice. It's all meant to go together. I don't like the Chinese restaurants where you have to pick and choose from a menu to put a meal together, and you don't know what a good menu would be because you're not Chinese. So you're left guessing, and I'd rather just, you order a meal, I give you a meal that's good for you, has everything you want and need. So that's what we do. All right, guys, have a great day. Take care, and bye-bye.